the not knowing, you're just in limbo. And to be honest with you, when I lost my mum, I didn't really think too much about it because I was young. It's only kind of turning 30 the last year or so, that's when it's mainly been playing on my mind.
You've got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
How long have you been together?
8 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is he totally on board? Does he want you to take this test?
Yeah. If I found out that I had the gene, we would have to have a honest discussion about what we were going to do. It's a big decision.
Do you worry, if you are delivered news that you're not after, how you're going to cope with that?
I do worry. I am a worrier. I'm not going to say I'm not. I am worried about it. But until I know, then I can deal with it. Yeah.
Advances in DNA technology don't just give us the ability to find missing relatives. Some of the biggest scientific breakthroughs are in medicine. Doctors are now able to examine a patient's DNA to reveal potentially life-threatening genetic mutations.
My mum was amazing. She was the most warm, supportive mum. We had a really close relationship. When she'd meet my friends, she'd be like, "Come here, give me a hug." That's what she was like. Even now, I can't believe my mum's not here. I remember the day that my mum told me that she had cancer. I was 18 years old at that point, and I remember walking into the hospital and seeing my mum, and my dad was sitting next to her. I sat down on the bed and I just remember her saying to me, "It's ovarian cancer." And I just burst out crying. And I just hugged my mum. And she was like, "But it's going to be fine." I was so angry. Why didn't she know about this before so that she could have done something about it?
Since her mum died 8 years ago, Duri's been worried that she might carry one of the potentially lethal BRCA1 or 2 genetic mutations that can be passed from parent to child.
Hi, come in, Stacey.
Analysing her DNA will reveal if Duri has inherited one of these gene faults that can not only cause cancer, but could harm her chances of naturally having children.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, likewise. Oh, I love your place.
Thank you.
This photo, is this your family?
Yeah, so that's my dad's mum, my dad and my mum. Yeah.
That's beautiful, that.
So that was my 18th birthday.
Oh, really? You haven't aged at all.
Thank you.
What are you now?
31.
I mean. So, when it became apparent that it was ovarian cancer, when did you start thinking about, hang on a second, is this hereditary? Am I going to be in trouble further down the line?
I think for us, we were all so shocked when we found out about Mum. I had no idea about ovarian cancer at all. I hadn't heard of it. So I found out from my grandma on my mum's side, my mum's mum,
Right.
that actually it does run in our family. That was frustrating to find that out after Mum had passed away. But that makes me want to find out if I have the gene.
Tell me what you know about that.
So all I know is that if you've got this gene, you've got a chance of getting ovarian cancer. For me, I want to have a family. That's really important to me. And if I've got this gene, does that mean that's going to affect my chances of having a family? Does that mean that worse comes to worse, if I need to have an operation, in terms of children, what does that mean?
Yeah. Sort of where you are now, the not knowing, how difficult is it to sort of carry on sort of day to day, go to work, hang out with your girls? Is it always sort of Like a heavy cloud?
It's always in the back of your mind, yeah. The not knowing, you're just in limbo. And to be honest with you, when I lost my mum, I didn't really think too much about it because I was young. It's only kind of turning 30 the last year or so, that's when it's mainly been playing on my mind.
You've got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
How long have you been together?
8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So is he totally on board? Does he want you to take this test?
Yeah. If I found out that I had the gene, we would have to have a honest discussion about what we were going to do. It's a big decision.
Do you worry, if you are delivered news that you're not after, how you're going to cope with that?
I do worry. I am a worrier. I'm not going to say I'm not. I am worried about it. But until I know, then I can deal with it. Yeah.
If Duri does carry either BRCA genetic mutation, there's up to an 85% chance she will develop cancer. One of the benefits of having a DNA test now is that if positive, she could avoid a potentially terminal illness by having her ovaries removed, but would lose her chance of ever bearing children naturally. The first step is to have an online appointment with Vicky, a genetic counsellor, to see if Duri feels ready to be tested.
Genetic testing is very emotional. Quite often people haven't really thought about how that will feel and how they'll cope with that. So it's kind of half of our job is science, working out is there something genetic and what should people do about it, and the other half is emotional. People for genetic testing view things very differently. There tend to be two major camps. There are the people who are like, why on earth would I want to know? Why on earth would I think about having surgery or worrying about cancer if I don't ever have to face this? And then there are the other type of people which are, well, if this information is available, if there's something that I can do, why on earth would I not want to?
Hi, Vicky.
It's nice to meet you. I know this is a bit real.
That's all right. Nice to meet you too. So in terms of the information that the test gives you, does it tell me my chances of getting ovarian cancer or other cancers if I've got the gene?
Based on the results, it would give us an estimate of what your risk of cancer was.
Okay. The reason I want to find out if I've got the gene is because of I'm like in my early 30s and I would like to have a family and I want to have kids. So in terms of if I did have the gene, does that mean that there's risk to my children?
It could do, yes.
Right.
So ovarian cancer,
Yeah.
when it is inherited, the most common cause of it is a gene fault.
Yeah.
So hopefully you don't have a fault in one of those genes. But if you did, then it would mean you'd have a high risk of breast cancer
Right.
and also an increased risk of ovarian cancer.
Okay.
So if your mum did have a gene fault, it's a 50% chance that you haven't inherited it. If someone doesn't inherit a gene fault, they might develop cancer. Most people find it quite hard thinking about all of this.
Yeah, that is a bit, I mean, thinking about her and thinking about that is quite hard to think about that.
So the risk of ovarian cancer starts to get higher after the age of 40. So if a woman's 40 and has a high risk, sometimes she thinks about removing her ovaries
Right.
after she's finished her family and after she's over the age of 40.
Okay. So 40 is that benchmark, really?
Yeah, in most of the genes, we wouldn't worry too much before the age of 40. That's the age that we think about these things mostly.
Okay. Sorry, it's just, it's quite a lot to take in.
It is. How are you? Are you feeling a bit emotional?
Yeah. Okay. It's just a relief because for me, I really want to have a family. So the fact that you've told me 40 is like quite a relief. Because I thought I didn't have a lot of time. So that's like, it's reassuring and it's good news, but it's just quite overwhelming. It's a good thing. Sorry.
The next step would be to take your blood. Once we have the blood, but then we discuss the results, whatever they were.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye, Vicky.
Now Duri has decided to take the test. Her DNA will be analysed for potentially cancer-causing mutations. It will be 4 weeks until she gets the results.